Yes, now welcome back. Still the Ubunge Good Morning Naija show. In case you just did join us, you don't already miss our top 3 segment. You also don't miss our super headline review. But you did in time for our very first interview. I want to discuss agriculture. Yes, everybody wonder say, wait till I want to talk on top the matter who they farm. People don't run come out, food don't cost, and borders still they close. You know, as it be as it gets. But we get person when they start to here with us today. Jepta Olarinwaju Fatudimu Imbi farmer. I didn't want to talk about the role of technology for agriculture. Who knows? Maybe technology still help us, you know, address this food shortage and increase in food prices if we put in the right tools to do the work. Okay, welcome.
No, good morning.
Yes, so we greet you back. We greet you back. First of all, of course, no denying the role of technology for where agriculture day. But before we start this conversation, everything we say you want talk. The success, is they hinged on if all things don't they equal for Nigeria agriculture space again, or if it still work even with the insecurity when they ground?
The point we say anything we want to do for agriculture.
Yes.
Everybody needs to eat.
Yes.
And we need success.
Yes.
So because we need success and everybody needs to eat, surely no matter what thing they talk, the success must come true.
Okay.
So as a matter of that, despite insecurity or whatever is happening in the country, success in agriculture needs to come true. So that is why everything that we're going to talk here about agriculture, whether insecurity day or no day, we need to put it first.
Okay, all right, if you talk so, make we hear you. Oh yeah, make we discuss the role of technology. Okay. So when you talk about technology in agriculture, what do you really mean?
Technology in agriculture is using some device where Oyinbos don't do now, like the ones where China, where Japan they use, to make sure agriculture gets to the next level. Okay. Make I make some example. Like now in China and Japan, they use one application where they call GIS software. Okay. That software from everywhere go check waiting the apple for your farm, how the farm inputs they go, what is the temperature, the rainfall. You can check whatever you are doing. That one will reduce the loss that we used to have in agriculture. Because many people won't farm. But the point is, say, when they go farm, the increase of loss is higher. They know they get waiting they put for grant. So it comes around like, I put 1 million naira, I'm not going to get the 1 million naira. Nobody will go preach to me, man, I go farm again. But these technologies will tell you when you need to move, what you need to do. See, this time now, in the proper time to farm. Now, looking at some other technology like drone now, normally, if 5 people want pick fruit, it will take like hours. But within 30 minutes, drone don't pick waiting 5 people go pick instantly. So these things are making work easier. And now in they make Oyinbos, they get them right. In Eastern Europe, they do vertical farming. That vertical farming, you don't need to even go to farm. You could just do story building. Everybody go to plant for there. And things could work around. So that time we lockdown day, where everybody they fear, say we will not go out. If vertical farming were to be in place, we're not going to lose anything. So that is why technology in agriculture is extremely very important.
For these countries where they talk vertical farming, they're on a large scale?
Yes. They feel commercialize them. For
those countries?
Yeah, for those countries. On some parts, one farm where they China, where I know, where I read about, at least they give them tomato, 85 baskets per in 1 day of tomato, and they give them.
For vertical farming?
For vertical farming.
Okay. Maybe we just take back the example, say you don't talk about the first one, when we say the GIS, as you don't talk about, when go feed, they help the monitor to tell you when to go, when to stop, as it be. Make you understand how that one fits take work. We're talking about the technology when we say fit give you information on how farm and how soil they for different regions, not really at a particular farm. So if you come in, we say farmers, people went into the agricultural business, go reach out to such service providers to get information on what they're supposed to do. For Nigeria, where we did today, we get that kind of facility.
The facility don't they come, but the point we say we need to take technical know-how as something very important. And now what will they do? They try advocate to people. Because now you will not say this instrument today. Now you go use that instrument. Many people, when you say some things in agriculture, many people just look at you like, as you say, they talk magic. One time day where I talk about micro propagation of plantain, People just they look as if they talk something like fame.
But they talk like fame because if you look at 70% of people when we say they into agriculture for Nigeria, still at the grassroots level. They still they use hoe.
Yes.
In fact, tractor. When government promised them, grass don't cover them for Ministry of Agriculture. They never even take and enter inside farm. And you go see pay 6 people to help you work for your farm for at least 1 or 2 weeks. Okay. So, and a very interesting thing you don't talk about because it will help them to reduce labor time and everything. So to ensure, say, all of us did the same page, because it's not going to make sense, no matter what you don't sabi, if that person don't understand what you talk, we get back to square one. So they're on the same page. How we fit ensure, say, this technical know-how and this knowledge go feel reach this majority of these farmers?
The point is, say, no matter what information we are providing now, it no feel reach.
Okay.
We need to go back to school. Many people, when they go agriculture, when they do agriculture for school, ask them. They go tell you, say, I don't get the course. I don't get my course, they drop me. Agriculture should not, they should not drop people in agriculture because we be life giver. Person when they give you life, if you never chop now, nothing what if you do. Now we need to go back to that place. If those people when they come up for school as agriculture, if they well, if they do, they sabi them. To introduce softwares will be easier. But person will not even know the fundamental. Now you say you want to introduce software. It's not go easy.
Okay. Okay, I hear you again. Honestly, I'd like to do my interview, make it very practical.
Okay.
You don't talk something very key. You don't talk, say, people need to go back. Nobody say when person fail medicine.
They will
come give agriculture. It will be like that. If you fail engineering, agriculture, they wait you. But people want to say, we know as for how village day. You get people want to say, once their children don't finish primary school, they even manage. After they go primary school, then they farm. Those ones not fit smell gates of university at all. And a majority of them are in their farm. So for the few, you understand, when we say, agriculture to pass agriculture. You get some agriculture college. As you enter, and so you go carry commot. Nothing where you add. You know, sabi. Now you go use your hand, go do your own research. So how to make we understand how to? Because they call us a trickle down effect. How we carry everybody along?
I go try break them into 2. Okay. Like the grassroots farmer.
Yes.
All the food we they chop for Nigeria presently.
Yes.
Now grassroots farmer they provide them. Now government need to get close to this people. Not only government. People they say NGO they work, NGO they work.
Private sector,
private sector. May we move. May we move like IT and co. May they move closer to these people. It's not about these people know hear the kind of English where they speak.
Yes.
You can come down to their level. China, say their rural farmers no understand something. They develop some application where we say they easier for them to use. We don't need to start bringing all this bogus English. What we need to do is to bring it to their level. And practical is important. Now, let's say you be farmer now for grass. I come say, oh yeah, you go plant like this. When I just the picture. If you they look me, because of time, I was just say because you want to respect me, you go just hear with I won't go. Say me I go.
Yes.
But let's say I carry you come say, oh yeah, this is not my farm. Because now waiting we they do.
Yes.
Or carry them come outside. Okay. Well, if you plant this one like this, now like this it go be. Practical sticks to the brain than theory. But our theory too much.
Yes.
So we need to for grassroots farmers. As I don't talk to people for posh farmers, may we go school, may we go learn them properly. And if you learn it properly to introduce new idea, it go easy. Because you don't know A, B, C, D now. To continue for F, G, H, it go easy. And for the grassroots farmer, who will they do them practical? Let's work closer to them.
Listen, I go for even like say to say opportunity day to get local farmer. It's a good make people like you sit down face to face with local farmer. We go do our own small round table so that when they talk about their own challenges to adopt all the things I don't talk, you too go fit see them from their own perspective. Because let me start this interview with that very first question on the issue of insecurity, because without we just talk about massive fine for top paper. But so, guy, make we even assume, say, this insecurity matter don't already settle. Yeah? Make we go back as for how things did before. We know, say, one of the major issues that we say farmers been they face now issue of provision of fertilizers for farming, issue of farm implements. I just talk about tractors, even the whole 7, they see they rent them to take work. Now, in that kind of situation where we say, then still they hustle to want to ensure, say, their crops, they rich. Imagine say me, I'm one of those very local farmers that they looking for face. What do you go tell me? In case you they give me all this, your talk about technology, I tell you, say, leave that matter. I still never see money buy fertilizer. I still never see implement to clear my how many hectares of farm. You they tell me about technology. What do you go tell me?
The point we say, as I said earlier, we need to go by example.
Okay.
Now I get more money. I say I want help Nigerians. Maybe I could try NGO. why I no subsidize that money for tractor? No be this thing where would they do? Agriculture is expensive.
It is.
Because tractors no be one tractor costs millions of naira.
Yes.
Now okay, I have money and I really want to help because this thing where would they talk?
Yes.
It they affect everybody.
Of course.
If you know eat better food, we go quick die.
Yes.
If all of us want live together, no be say now only one person go dey one place, including the government, including parasites, including rich men. Yes. We need to empower this youth and the grassroots farmers because now their hands our life day.
It's a very important point, and I make a push you to one just bring out that particular statement because you see the best way we get system for Nigeria we say we like to do everything. I don't call and say fire brigade approach. Yeah. If let's say person when we say never chop rice, if you never chop yam, you will carry fufu when strong, give and say go swallow at once. Because they look and say, and again, they say farmers, and also they fear people like from the private sector when they come because they're not sure of our plans. Let me sit down and talk, say, to introduce the thing to a farmer, if we start to relate with them, or they actually don't talk about subsidizing implements, small, meet their fertilizer needs, meet their tractor needs, and this same face then they see, and this same private sector then they see. When we say, the day when we say you go come sit down with paper and pen, and you can't show them television screen, say again, that's what I want to tell you. Exactly. But as a day now, we and I go understand, say, we still get that discord between local farmers and educated farmers.
Change now, they constant now. May all of us start. As I talk, not be only me.
Of course.
You don't only me. Everybody, you say if start.
Of course.
You say you don't say you want help. Okay, help with 10 O's. Want to help Nigerian farmer, help grassroots farmer. You to say they go school, they say they want to do farm. May we not say agriculture like say who be that
poverty alleviation.
We go with farmer, we they enjoy it too. We too they go better places.
Yes.
Let's see it like the way they cement it. Because we be life givers. If we not give you better food, our life
we
is
suffer and how much we want
Gary won't go now. So we need to help each other.
Yes.
Because that's China, they help themselves now, so they live 100, live 80. Nigeria no help farmers. Lifespan go come down. So let us work together. It's just a matter of working together.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the point of say you don't already give us this money. To talk say now one thing, of course, we want to introduce technology, but at the same time, must ensure say we build relationship with the farmers. We say we want help to develop the agriculture practice at the grassroots level. Now, Jepta, on Waju Fatudumina, don't they talk to him be farmer, and of course, if you hear from him, talk, go no say that they do ping pong onto how to bring better technology inside agriculture.